Alright, Gscpl Week 5 continues. Ruby Blood vs. Society. We are going a little fast through these. Thief on the Eggy. Assuming Eggy won't stay in, except it does because it's a Miracle Berry and it goes boom in the Jinx eyes. Sub on the Jinx there could have been rather impactful. The Ruby Blood could have just sleep powdered into the Jinx, but this covers for a potential Thief from the Jinx. So, Ruby Blood, nice play. Judging that Society is more likely to use Thief on this Jinx turn 1 than to sub on this Jinx. So, Jinx goes bye-bye. Apparently, very likely this team does not want to see a Jinx. Zapdos comes in, potentially fishing for a greedy Cloyster, finds a Lax. Could just Thunder in here, could switch out to Cloy. Finds Cloy, Lax goes Curse. Do we see a Toxic? Is this a Thunder Lax? Is it just gonna double edge? It's gonna Curse again. Is it a Mono Lax? Who knows? Spikes up, takes a massive double edge, has to skedaddle out of there. We could see a Gar. This Lax could just EQ into something. No. We see a Gar from Society. Potentially predicting an early Cloy boom. Or, I don't know, that could have end up really badly if Ruby Blood went to a Tar. Still, Lix isn't great. Yep, gets a free roar, finds Golem. This is Gar Golem. Words Gargoyle Jinx, a pretty decent common team structure. This looks like a version of Boom Offense from Ruby Blood. No, it's not. It's got a Star Me. Could be a Nightmare Me. I hope it is, because that's the better set. Yes, it is. I think, probably. Yeah, does not elect to spin. This is a Nightmare Star Me. In our last one, we saw how effectively that can PP stall Thunders from Zapdos. It's good to see it again. I like that Pokemon. And Lix just goes for a Curse. Cloy gets in. Surf is threatening. Goes to Lax. On the potential double. Finds a Zapdos. Zapdos goes out. Switches to the Lax. Knowing the opposing Snorlax is probably going to rest here. Golem comes in. Just a Curse. Rapid Spin going to come out. Do we see a Roar? Rapid Spin on EQ. This is what my guess is. Yes, EQ Lax plus Steelix is a known combination. Those two are buddy-buddy. EQ into the Cloyster. Cloyster likely going to Toxic here, as it does. It is Body Slam. Does find the Para. This Cloy is dead in the waters. Just EQs because it's overall better coverage. No shot of going to Zap there. Boom with the Golem. Lax is still healthy enough. And it is a Boom Offense variant. No wonder it really doesn't like Jinx. It doesn't have anything that can Sleep Absorb from Jinx. Boom Offense plus Starmie. I really like this combination. Lax knows the other Lax is probably not Sleep Talk, or even if it is, you probably let Double Edge, or it doesn't even roll it. Booms. Gets a kill. Thunder. Para. Zap can rest here. HP is 2 KO. That is the correct play in this scenario. Rests. Sleep Talk Thunder miss. Thunder hit. Crit. The Zapdos might be going down. But it leaves a parting gift of a Thunder as it drops to the Hidden Power Ice. Me comes in. Ready to burn some Thunder PP. Fishing for that Thunder miss. Could also go to Lick soon. Now it's less likely, but finds the Thunder miss. Now he gets to recover. These Thunders will get low shortly. Sub-Me is great at burning these PP. At any point, they could go to Licks and just get a free burn. Zapdos isn't missing, though. Ruby Blood is committed to fishing for that miss, and it doesn't seem to come. It's just not coming. One more sub. And the Thunder hits again. This Zapdos could HP here, predicting a Licks. No, goes for Thunder once more. 3 left. It's a lot of Thunders hit in a row. Now we have Boom on and EQ predictions. Except it's not really a prediction, in the sense that Society just won the game. It's not a prediction, it's really not. Because you always switch Zapdos, and unless this Zelix has a Rock Slide, the game is over. Double the Cloy. You know, I guess that's something you can play for, is booming on the Thunder Miss or PP stalling Thunders. Surfs into Gar, that's okay. Ice Punch kills though, it's game. Sus wins. Thunder misses, did not come down. Igor Lily. Jinx on Monochrome Memory, likely a Thief coming out here. No, it's just an LK straight into potential Sleep Talker. Thief does come out, hits the intended target. Wakes up, use Sleep Talk. Goes back to sleep, doesn't use sleep. Oh, use Sleep Talk, finds rest. Wow, that's a sleepy turn. Cloy comes in, just gonna spike up, takes in hefty double edge, could be Curse Talk. Cloy comes in, Toxic Trade, no, just spikes. If Igor's got a Golem here, they can switch out and be advantaged in the matchup. Gengar blanking Toxic. Do we see a T-Bolt? Do we see an Ice Punch? No, just a Thunder Miss. Lax comes in. Thunder doing a chunk. No para. Golem pops in to say hello on a curse. Could spin here, could roar here, could EQ here. What does it want to do? It's going to EQ, predicting a Gengar. Finds a Lax that decides to curse up once more. Spin on EQ. Spin on rest. Sleep Talk, it's Mono Lax, gets roared out here, accomplishing nothing except losing spikes, but that's the best thing you could get roared into here. Zapdos gets the advantage on Cloy, sends in the Lax, missing Thunder. We have not seen a Gengar from Lily's side. We could just see a double edge here. Just, again, predicting the Gengar to come and spin block. Can Igor go to the Gengar on the spin turn? Can they pull it off? No, they're choosing to curse again. Not electing for more chip. Just gonna double edge into Gengar. That's unfortunate. You better have something to do against that Gengar. Tyranitar is generally preferred. No freeze. Does not pursue. Rock slides into the Golem. A Cruncher and EQ would have been infinitely better there. Oh, but it's a Surf Tar. Nails the Golem. Crit does not matter. It goes down. Once Igor reestablishes spikes, they're good. Zapdos predicting Lax to switch in, gets it correctly, gets his spikes established. Lax comes in, taking a Thunder, does not get parried. I lied. I blatantly lied. The Lax gets parried, and it doesn't full para here because it rests up. Goes to the Jinx on a potential Thunder. That's a little yikes. That's maybe a misplay. But elects not to stay in and miss Thunder against the Jinx. But the Jinx doubles the Lax. Yeah, predicting like the Lapras would stay in. I think that Jinx was a little hasty. You took a lot of unnecessary damage on a Mon that could be very helpful, considering the opposing Lax is chipped. But now you don't really take a hit from... You can barely take a hit from Gengar. So I guess you're okay. Mean look, Gar. Oh, no. That's really bad. Because now Zapdos just clicks Thunder and things die. And you're not even forced to Destiny Bonding. That is absolutely brutal. Mean look on Tar could have been very big in Igor's side. First swing for him, because then they know Lily's Gar is mean looking. Sacks the Cloy to a double-edged crit. That's unfortunate that a crit there. Pursuit, not doing much. You just content to Ice Punch this thing. Destiny Bond is a little weird here because you're never getting killed. This Tar is not going to carry EQ. I guess just showing you where he's got Destiny Bond so he can switch out. Does nail the Jinx with Thunder. Nothing switches into Thunder. Yep, you can even elect to just stay in Thunder on this Tar as it misses Rock Slide. Cloy gets sacked here. To go to Zapdos, yeah. But you miss Thunder, they hit Thunder. Oh dear, oh dear. This is just a Gar plus Zapdos moment. Except the Gar didn't even have to boom. Thunder's missing though. Igor has a chance. Goes to Gar. On Sleep Talk Thunder, miss. Could debond here. Elects to do so. Speed tie is weird here. Goes to debond. Dynamic punch is fine. Nothing wants to switch into a D-punch. Ice punch crit kills. Okay. Jinx in the back, yeah. This is a common team structure. It's from last game too. Ice beam, yeah, this just looks scary. Like, this team eliminated the special wall and has two very scary special sweepers. My sweepers, I mean, just Zapdos plus Jinx. Go brrr. Winston Lax is dead. Thunder para, full para is pretty big here. That's not what you want to be sleep talking. Ice beam comes in. Tar just claims a kill. Does Thunder hit is the question, though. Does Zapdos Thunder hit? They got 2 shots for it. It does. That is game. Lily takes the victory. Nidoking on Lax. Skarmory comes in, potentially absorbing a Thief. Finds a lovely kiss. Fori takes an Ice Beam. Ice Beam's never a bad move to throw out when you know a free switch is coming. Just electing to get some free chip on that Fori. It is not Fire King. Tar comes in. See a Tom. Switches out, but respecting the possibility of Fire Blast. Cloyster just goes for a Spike on Charm. Gets pursued by the Umbreon. This is rather potentially big. If you can eliminate that Cloyster and you can spin, you're in a good position, but it's probably going to have a Gengar in the back. Lax curses up. EQ Lax is what you want to have here if you're Seatom. Does not have that set. Probably a Mono Lax because of the Umbreon's presence. Me is a little scary here if Tara's got Crunch. Chooses to Surf. That's fine here. I believe Surf might not kill. Maybe it barely kills. I think Clay Surf doesn't kill from that range. No Paraflinch tactics here. Tar just comes in, gets some Rock Slide damage off. As it is a Sleep Talk Lax, as predicted. This Umbreon could be Mean Look Rest, or could be Rest Talk. The last Mon is assuredly Raikou. Alright, there is the Gengar trying to block a spin, finds a Starmie. That's kind of scary for both. Both respecting Psychic or the Umbreon play, and respecting Thunder or the T-Bolt. More likely, Thunder is the more devastating one. Thunder miss on Lax is not incredibly catastrophic. Tar is taking extra chip, though. This Umbreon plus Lax looks rather scary. Rock Slide into the me. Does not block spin. Finds a recover. Switches out. Raikou on Zapdos. Zapdos is free to Thunder here. It's a Roarku. That's impactful. That means if you can get this coup to rest, you get 2 free turns. Free turns are good. Of course, you have to get it to rest. And right now, you can't. Oh. Yep, respecting Q, that's fine. Yeah, you can't really let that coup go down. Oh, Thunder crit. Surf crit. Thunder crit would be really scary right now, but there's not one coming. Just a Nidoking on the Lax. EQ on Curse. I believe this it does not have Lovely Kiss pressure. Just goes to Gengar. Gengar could invite in the Umbreon. Goes for a Dynamic Punch. Tar on No, Tar on Lax. Lax does not Sleep Talk that turn. Double Edge doing a chunk to this Tar. Seatom advantaged in this state. Could Pursuit that Skarm or just Rock Slide into Lax. This is not bad. Rock Slide flinches here. Could be a swing. No Rock Slide Smurf. Just EQ and a Lax. It's roughly comparable damage. Alright. Rests up. This might be a bit. We're going to hyper fast. Roar finds me, not what you want to find. Goes Lax. This me has yet to spin. Alex 2 now does not die to double edge, crucially. It can PP stall raw double edge. Goes Umbreon, choosing not to. Potentially rolls are involved. Just charming the Cloyster. Could elect to get some chip on the Cloy. No, gets Starmie in at the right time. Psychic could kill the Cloy here, but just recovers. Gets Toxicked. That's rather big. Spin. No, Psychic into Tar. Good pivot. You do live Surf. My original head calcs were correct. And Pursuit does not find the correct prediction. That's really bad. Ceodom is in the driver's seat. But elects not to remove spikes, knowing the Cloy will come and get them back up again. Interesting, he goes his Lax on this Lax. Does Q not have Thunder? Because I believe that's in Thunder territory. Or even Foray to bluff Boom. Can Ceodom eliminate this Gengar? Because if so, Lax probably wins. Dynamic punches say Lax doesn't win if this Gar exists. We're heading over to Hyper Fast. Chloe comes in, just booms. That's a play you could make. I like Gara a little better in that scenario because you just lost a boom that for marginal chip on a Lax that's already really cursed up. Are you like you? It's a Gar survives one Pursuit. I think this is a misplay for Leech. If you try and get your Lax health, yeah, you just lost your Lax and your Cloy for no real reason. Yeah, I guess you can get PP stalled, but like, you just killed your Tar for no reason now. I'm not liking this endgame by PK Leech. Yep, there's a T-Bolt, there's the Coup, goes to Nidoking, gets HP. That's rather brutal. Yep, gets the roll. This is over. This is just over. It's done. It is T-Bolt Coup, as predicted. Skarm is rather useless here. Double to Coup. Well, went to Coup, predicting Zap. Gar could boom here, I guess. And maybe Zapdos somehow beats the Lax by critting. There's a Thunder. There's a freeze. There's a freeze. That's what you need. Now you need a boom on the Lax. That's impossible because there's always an Umbreon in your way, and you're charmed now. D-Punch is willing. You need to find a way to get through this. Yep, you clear the charm. Thunder crit is what you kind of need. You did not. Now you need to find the Thunder crit. Doesn't find it. This is probably just over. Gengar's healing. Umbreon is kind of low. You do get PP stalled, barely. T-bolting. You should be. It doesn't even matter. You can't even Ice Punch Freeze Fish. Wow, this is brutal. A boom crit would be rather necessary to win. But it's over. It's over. It is absolutely over. You get PP stalled. Okay. 2 more for the rest of week 5. This is a exceptionally long video because I want to get week 5 done. Oh, it's only 19 minutes in. I'm speeding through these. This is like a recap almost. Cloy, double edge. Nail and Vanny. Vanny is absolutely favored in this matchup. Toxic on the Cloy. Gar blanking Toxic. Standard lines. We've seen this earlier in the video. D-punch into the lax. Hits. D-punch again. Hits. Hits itself in confusion. In D-punch range. Misses. That lax is really low, but can Manny find a time to get it in and rest it up? Golem comes in. EQ does a chunk with the sleep talk roll. Chloe comes in, finds a Dragonite. Likely going. Yeah, oh, Dynamic Punch is fishing for the lax, but could have T-Wayed the zap. Thunder crit. Thunder crit. Golem just goes for a spin. Not water zap. Which, water zap would be really annoying into Dragonite. Ice Beam does a chunk. HP is a 2-hit KO though. Oh, but Ice Beam freezes. Some return hacks for Vanny. And that Zapdos was a very, very important player in his game plan. Now that Lax is so chipped, it's a Porygon too. You just boom on this thing? No, you D-punch it. That's fine, that's fine, that's fine. Oh, you're getting the 25%. And it dies. This game is just collapsing. Vanny dropping the impressive in the chat. Dragonite doubling in. At least getting some pressure with Thunder. Double Edge does not kill the D-Knight, but Dynamic Punch is looking rather scary right now. Just goes for a Thunder, though. Finds a Para. Oh, this game. What is this game? And D-Punch lands again. This is a case study for why you do run D-Punch. Chloe is just being sacked unless you're going to pivot into Golem with a Lax. No, you're not pivoting into Lax. You are pivoting into Golem. Please be like HP Water Guard. Those are just a funny 4 attacks. Oh, that's Aggie. That's not good. That's not good for Vanny. Psychic kills, right? No, it doesn't. Ice Beam is gonna be hefty. Lax in? You gonna boom? Yeah, you're gonna boom. Okay, it's done. Gar wins. Have fun stalling the Gar. You lost. Okay, you're done. You're done. Shiloh and Watashi. Body slam, no para. Spikes. Toxic, toxic. 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 Such a toxic relationship, you know. Taku comes in on the spikes, you know. Lax taking a T-Volt or a Thunder. Or doesn't take a Thunder. He just didn't want to. Just proceed to dodge Thunders. Body Slam. No para. Para on tar can be rather impactful. But Nidoking trying to come in on a roar. Does not. I mean, trying to come in on the rock slide finds a roar. Body Slam finally paras that tar. Just a roar again, revealing the team. Wondering if this is some kind. Okay, that answers my question. That this is definitely not the type of team I was thinking it was. It's a whack that EQ'd into Zapdos and is taking a ton of damage. Is the Chloe spin? Black teams really like having spin. I really enjoy it. It's kind of a big deal. Having spin on whack teams. RS into the lax. Finds no flinch. Ooh, it is a body slam like it should be for this whack. And does not find a para. Tar, remember, does outspeed the whack. Dragonite. Okay, that's another Dragonite. I guess it makes sense here because you have Zapdos, then you're really electric weak. But so the Coup makes sense there. But like, just run a T-Wave Zap here is my thought, rather than a T-Wave Dragonite. But I guess T-Wave Dragonite, we saw it put in a lot of work last game without ever clicking T-Wave. Ooh, there's a Machamp. Dragonite dodges the cross chop. T-Wave is annoying here. Ice Beam is also annoying here. Lax on HP. No, Lax on Nidoking. Not damaging the Zapdos means it cannot rest. Rest will fail if you're at 100% HP. You can't even purposely take spikes damage to get into rest thresholds. It's one of the reasons why Dragon Breath Steelix is a thing. Is you try and do so little damage that they're not able to rest off the para. As just a budget Thunder Wave. Body Slam Para's the Machamp! The whack endgame is becoming more clear. But he does get the prediction right, taking 37% of this Dragonite's health as his reward. But Ice Beam into the Zapdos. Zapdos is in a little bit dicey of a position. No para or para? There is a para. That's big. Do you D-punch the Lax? Can you make that prediction? No, you're free to Ice Beam into it, though. Now you go for the D-punch, right? And you hit, and it does a lot of damage. Oh, but do you get para'd? No. Do you D-punch again? Do you Thunder here? You go to whack on a potential rest. But you find a Cloyster. If you had Thunder there, how insane would that be? This whack is not getting mileage. Switch out to Cloy, forcing the Boom if he wants to prevent the Zap from resting up. Does he Boom here? Boom on Cloy is not a terrible trade, actually. Dragonite comes in. You could para this Tar. Elects to do so. Maybe predicting the Tar would switch in fear of D-punch death. Also predicting probably a switch to the Nidoking. Lives the Rock Slide. Do you have the balls to go for Ice Beam again into the Nidoking? Well, you shouldn't need to, but you did. Because if you just D-punch in that thing, you're faster. You're faster. You just Ice Beam here. As the Zapdos is forced to rest. You go Coup? Maybe? Maybe. Yeah, that's a really nice double from Silo. Tar comes in. Things are getting healed up on Silo's side. SD Whack could still pull it off. That's not what you want to see with the Tar, though. Roar finds them a champ. The fighting resists are low. Or is low. There's only one of them. Sack. Just sacked. Probably gonna rest here, though. No! Thunder into the Lax, gaining some momentum. Goes Tar. Raikou being maintained as a SAC. Super auspiciously. Something that starts with C that kills. I don't know. Regardless, that Tar just got parried. Which one am I talking about? Well, I'm talking about both of them. Rock Slide, Rock Slide. Ooh. Do we see? They don't go for the speed ties. They just stay in and get full parried. I just said they twice, meaning different people each time. Roar out. Finds them a champ. Not ideal. Do you sack the Coup? Coup gets sacked. No, it dodges. It's too skillful. It's too skillful. The Machamp. Both are skillful, but the Machamp has the higher degree of skill. Dragonite out of range. Ice beams the Zapdos. Does a chunk. HP Ice here would finish off the Dragonite. Goes to Tar. It lives, but Sleep Talk Rest is what you're hoping for? Sleep Talk Thunder Mist and Rock Slide it? Yeah, okay. It goes to Machamp on the Rock Slide. It's not particularly costly. Crunch doing marginal damage. Rock Slide is probably better just because of flinch chance, but now Crunch is better because of the defense boost on the Machamp. Grass Chop finally hits. The Machamp should die to whack. Can he make the prediction and Rock Slide the Zapdos? No, he Rock Slides nothing because he EQs correctly. The Lax comes in. Do you SD? SD, I think, is always the play there. Because, well, no, you 2K the Lax here, but I think SD is just better. No, because SD on Body Slam full para, and you're in a worse spot than this. You just Rock Slide here, don't you? And you hope he doesn't get the correct move. But your Lax can still win. It's going to be a Lax off. Except Silo's trying to beat it with Thunders. This Lax is cursing. It's going to not make it out alive because of a Thunder... not a Thunder para. Body Slam para. Oh. That was a lot. That was roughly 6 minutes. Roughly 6 minutes, 15 seconds per replay. That was 6 or 5. No, it was 5 week 5 games. Also, this is a preview of what's next. Gscpl coverage. Enjoy.